Hello everyone, I'm Serenity. As most of you know, I love Legend of Zelda. And recently I discovered that back in 2007, after Twilight Princess was released, there were trading cards made of Twilight Princess too. So of course I had to get them. And I thought, rather than go through these and putting them in a binder by myself, I would share the whole process with you. So I hope you find this video relaxing and enjoy going through all of these cards with me. There are different kinds of cards in this set. There are characters, enemies, weapons and equipment, silver foil cards, and gold foil cards. All of the cards have descriptions on the back of the card, kind of explaining what they are. But the silver foils give hints and talk about the storyline. And the gold foils are pictures of different artwork that Nintendo released for the game. So first, I wanted to talk about the pack art. When you buy a booster box, there are two different pack arts with it. The first one is this one. It is of Link and Princess Zelda there, with the blue on top here and yellow on bottom. Doesn't that look pretty? And then in the back, it's this. And I'll read it to you. It says, join Link on his epic adventure of saving his world from the Twilight. Look for character cards, game tips, foil cards, the elusive gold foil set, and more. Each pack contains 3 trading cards, 1 foil card, 1 tattoo set, and 1 sweepstakes card for a chance to win prizes. So, there's that one. And then here is the second one with Wolf Link and Midna. This time with red. Doesn't that look awesome? And it just says the same thing on the back. They make nice crinkly noises too. So, let's go ahead and get out the binder and card sleeves and things like that. Unfortunately, I don't have a complete set with all of these cards. I do not have the gold foil cards to show you, unfortunately. Out of all of the cards, They are the most rare and hard to find. I think I read somewhere that the pull rate for them was like 1 in every 30 packs or something like that. I could be wrong, but it was some large amount like that anyway. So sadly, I don't have any of those ones, but I do have the rest of them that I can show you. So I am just using a normal binder, and then I already have the sleeves and things for the cards. This first page is just a little bit different compared to the other pages because this is where my pack art is going to go. These little packs here. I actually am using these kinds of pages for a different collection that I have, so but it works out perfectly. It's just the right size to be able to fit inside of this first page. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this first pack art just right here. Just really slowly. I don't want to crinkle it up too much. There we go. And then I will just do the other one right next to it. Just really slowly. There we go. And now those will be more protected. So there is the first page with the different pack arts. And then I am going to get my card sleeves out. If you're curious to what I use the Ultra Pro Deck Protector sleeves. These are just the normal size pack ones for like normal size cards. I believe it's 66 millimeters by 91 millimeters. So let's open this one up. Hopefully that's not too loud. And then we'll open up this next package that it's in. There we go. And I'll just set it to the side right here, so that it'll be easy to just pull them out. Okay. So I am going to take all the cards out of this little case here. And then I will go through each card individually. So, the very first card for these Legend of Zelda cards is Link. can see there. I'll turn it around to the back. These cards are really glossy. I really love the look of them a lot. He is number 1 in the set. I will go ahead and read the back of it for you. It says, Link is a 17-year-old wrangler from Ordon Woods, a quiet village in the far corner of Hyrule. Link is honest, cheerful, and quick to help out in his village. He is always a source of amusement to the village children. The quiet life Link leads changes drastically when he is asked to deliver a package to Hyrule Castle. So there's the first card. So I'm going to grab a sleeve. Now these particular pages are top loading. So I'm actually going to put the card sleeve on it upside down like this, so that when you actually put it inside the page, it will actually protect the card just a little bit more compared to it being kind of open on the top here, so that even if dust gets in, it won't initially just go right inside where the card is. So make sure he's in there. So he is number 1. Then number 2 is Midna. And here's the back. And I'll read it. Midna is a sassy little Twilight. She is only 4 feet tall, but has a lot of spunk for such a small package. The Twilight is a race that wields powerful shadow magic. Midna has a score to settle since she was cast out of the Twilight Realm by Zant. She teams up with Link and is vital in helping him save Hyrule from the Twilight. However, Midna's motives are uncertain. So, I'll grab another sleeve and put it in upside down. And then in the second spot. And then next, we have Zelda. Doesn't she look pretty? That's probably my favorite versions of Zelda, was from Twilight Princess. Alright, in the back says, Princess Zelda is soon to be the Queen of Hyrule, which has been taken over by the King of Shadows. In order to save the lives of her people, the princess was banished to the realm of shadows. She is very brave and shows grace under pressure as she waits for the chosen hero of the gods to save Hyrule. The princess is one of the chosen few to possess the power of the Triforce. And there's the back, since I didn't show that one. I'll grab another card sleeve. Put it in. Just right here. Don't these cards look so cool? we have Ashii. I think that's how you pronounce it. She is part of the resistance. There's the back. I love that little scroll part on the bottom here. And it says, although she is a slender and quiet young woman, Ashii is strong, tough, and makes a formidable opponent in combat. This is a result of her father raising her as a boy, teaching her the art of war and combat skills. As Ashii admits, lessons in common courtesy were not part of the regimen, so forgive me if I come off as rude. She is part of the resistance that convenes at Dalma's bar. She also studies a tribe of Yeti that live on Snow Peak Mountain. So, I'll get a sleeve. Then put it in. Next is Barnes. And it says, Barnes is a nervous guy who has a tendency to babble too much. He is a brilliant bomb maker, creating devices from simple to exotic. He owns the bomb shop in Kakariko Village, where Barnes' bombs boast the biggest blasts. Aside from being a bit panicky, he is a jovial fella. Barnes, along with Renato and Luda, are the only surviving members of Kakariko Village. Then we'll put it in. Next character is Ilya. And hers says, Ilya is a lovely 17-year-old girl from Ordon Village. She is Mayor Bo's daughter and is well liked by all. She is very protective of Epona, making sure that Link doesn't push his devoted horse too hard. Ilya falls victim to severe memory loss after she is hit with an arrow and kidnapped with Colin. Link races to gather the necessary objects to help restore her memory. It's Ilya. Okay, then put that inside and right here. Then next we have Mayor Bo. And here's the back. And it says, Mayor Bo, the leader of Ordon Village, is a big guy with a big mustache. He is in his mid-40s and is Ilya's father. He treats Link as though he is his own son and has picked Link to be a representative of the village in presenting the royal family with a gift. He once beat the Gordons in a test of strength with the help of aura or iron boots, but don't tell anyone. Okay, then this is gonna go right there. And next we have Dr. Borville. Dr. Borville can be rude, tenacious, and arrogant. Why, I am so skilled, they called my hands the golden mitts. He is the only doctor in Castletown and spends much time at Dalma's bar, where he has a whopping 76,480,000 ruby tab. He refused to diagnose a problem with Prince Reyes, and it is speculated that either he didn't understand Zora's or he was discriminated against the race. No one knows for sure. One, and then just one more for this page. And this one is Darba's. Darbus is the patriarch of the Goron tribe on Death Mountain. He is large, muscular, and his strength far surpasses that of any human. Darbus has a strong sense of moral duty. He has positive relationships with the people in surrounding towns and wants to create a joint society with them. These efforts were interrupted when Darbus was transformed into a horrible monster by the powers of the fused shadow. And that is the last of the first page. Doesn't that look cool? I love that. You know, I really love Twilight Princess. It's not my favorite Legend of Zelda game, but it's definitely in my top 5. So the next character is Hannah. And it says, Hannah is a young woman who owns the fishing hole in Upper Sora's River. She is very passionate about anything having to do with fish and can teach you all you need to know about fishing in the region. Hannah is sister to both Goro and Isa, and she has a pet cockatiel named Birdie. Hannah is very flirtatious when she is around Link. She is very proud of the 28-inch Hylian pike that she once caught, or the 22-inch Hyrule bass, or the time that she ... I like the descriptions on some of these. They're pretty cute. I'll just get another sleeve and put it in this next one. person is Colin. Colin is from Ordon Village and is the son of Russell and Uli. He is a young, sweet boy, but is teased by the other kids in the village. He has a special fondness for both Link and Ilya and follows them around when he can. Colin is actually kidnapped twice by enemies. Colin tries to emulate Link, but is afraid of swords. Eventually, he is able to overcome this fear. Cute. Let's put it inside right here. There we go. Okay, next we have Goro. And it says, Goro lives in a cottage near the edge of Farron Woods, selling lantern oil. He is around 16 years old, very mellow, and enjoys his pumpkin life. He passes the time by talking to the animals. Both Isa and Henna are his sisters. If you were to ask Henna, she'd say that Goro is lazy and not much of a fisherman. Goro has a pet, Mina bird named Trill, who is not nearly as laid back as Goro. Right here. Okay, next person. Is Renato. Renato is the shaman of Kakariko Village. He is between 30 to 40 years old and has a daughter, Luda. Renato is wise, graceful, calm, and always kind to everyone he encounters. He runs a sanctuary next to the Elden Spring, where he hid the children from the darkness. He was pivotal in restoring Ilya's memories and healing Prince Rallis. Then we'll put in this sleeve right here. And into this page right here. Okay. Next is Mallow. Mallow is Tallow's brother and is a stout little toddler with a big head. Even though Mallow is the youngest boy in Ordon Village, he is a shrewd businessman and speaks to others in a stern and sometimes rude tone. He manages to set up his own shop in Castletown called Mallow Mart, where he sells his wares at half price of nearby shops. Time is money. If you're done shopping, then quit wasting both. One of his little quotes there. And let's go right next to Renato. Right there. And next is Russell, who is also part of the resistance. Russell is a blacksmith in Ordon Village. He is married to Yuli, is Colin's father, and has another baby on the way. Russell is a good swordsman and part of the resistance that meets at Dalma's bar, which has band together to restore peace in Hyrule. Russell is an honorable man and a mentor to Link. He regards Link as though he is a younger brother. Next, we have Shad. That's also part of the resistance. Shad is an avid scholar who is around the same age as Link. He is meticulously searching the Oaka, a race of ancient sky people. Shad's father started this research believing that the Oaka are the ancestors of the Highlands. Shad is also a member of the Resistance and has been trying to unearth secrets in Kakariko Graveyard. Link needs Shad's help in trying to find the city in the sky. It's so cool that they have all these descriptions. The back of these. Okay. Next one is Dalma, also part of the Resistance. Dalma is a bawdy, middle-aged woman who runs a bar in Castle Town. She is also the leader of the Resistance, whose members secretly meet at her bar and work towards the common goal of restoring peace in Hyrule. There is a secret passageway in the bar that leads to the castle. Dalma is kept company by her cat, Louise, who is the source for information on everything happening in town. Okay, then this one will just go right there, next to Shad. And the last one for this page is Ghetto. It says, Ghetto is a male Yeti who lives on a cliff top in the Snow Peak ruins with his wife, Yetta. He is very upbeat, pleasant, and quite the cook, and thinks Wolf Link would make a great meal. When Ghetto gave Yetta a mirror shard that he found, she fell ill. He hopes his reek fish stew recipe will cure her. Ghetto loves to snowboard, loves to race, and loves Yetta very much. Oh, that's so sweet. Alright, then the second page is all done. it says, ever since Ghetto gave her a mirror shard, Ghetto has not been herself. Since I get mirror, I get sick. And then bad monsters appear. So many bad things happen since mirror. Yetta has become irritable, forgetful, and spends much time resting and eating Ghetto's food, hoping to get better. Unfortunately, it is going to take more than Ghetto's reekfish stew to cure her. And she will be the first one on the next page. Just right here. Okay. Then we have Princess Agatha. And it says, Agatha is a bubbly 10-year-old princess of the Bug Kingdom and an avid butterfly collector. She searches for all 24 golden bugs in the world in order for them to attend her ball at Agatha's castle. She enlists Link to help in finding the bugs, and in return, he gets rupees, wallet upgrades, and Agatha's excited on childish quips. Say, little grasshopper, I'd love to tickle your belly all day. A little quote from Agatha. They'll put them right inside. Next is Prince Reyes. And it says, Prince Reyes is the son of the late Queen Rutella and the Prince of the Zora people. He became ill and collapsed when he was traveling to deliver a message to Princess Zelda. He was rescued by Ilia and treated by Renato. Prince Reyes is well-spoken and polite, yet he admits that he lacks the confidence needed to lead the Zoras after his mother's death. That was pretty sad. She died. Okay, next is Aru, part of the Resistance. See, Aru is a senior member of the Resistance, and despite his age, he is physically fit and skilled. When he was younger, he served as a tutor for the royal family. When he realized that something was amiss in the kingdom, he came out of retirement to join the Resistance. He has been studying the Gerudo Desert and assists Link on how to get there. Okay, next we're actually switching to the enemies next. So, first we have the Dark Lord Ganondorf. I'll flip it to the next side. Alright, and it says, in his final battle, Link meets the incredibly powerful Dark Lord, Ganondorf. This is a sword fight to the death, and the battle that could end the darkness in Hyrule. It is set in a circle in Hyrule Field, surrounded by walls of energy. To bring the very skilled King of Evil down, Link must use sword attack techniques learned from the hero Shad. Okay, next we have sand. And it says, the climactic battle between Zant and Link begins in the Palace of Twilight. However, they don't remain there for long. Zant transports Link to the Forest Temple, Goron Mines, Lakebed Temple, and other locations of previous battles against bosses. The battles are fought using tactics reminiscent of previous battles, but with added twists that Zant provides. Zant is an extremely powerful boss to confront, but he is also acting a bit insane. Card sleeve. Oops. This one came out a little bit. Let's do that again. And just like this. There we go. Okay. Next, we have Ganon's puppet, Zelda. And it says, when Link storms Hyrule Castle, the first boss he encounters is Ganon's puppet, Zelda. Ganondorf possesses Zelda's body, which is flying around, wielding a sword, and throwing energy balls at Link. The balls he must deflect by Link's sword. Although the balls must be deflected by Link's sword and volleyed back to the possessed Zelda. This continues until someone misses and is wounded. The possessed Zelda must be hit 3 times to be defeated and rid of Ganondorf's presence. Okay, so we'll go right in there. Then next, we have Phantom Zant. Before confronting the real Zant, Link confronts a phantom form of Zant as he moves through the Palace of Twilight. This is not an easy battle, since Zant summons various groups of enemies such as Twilight Vermin, Twilight Keese, Twilight Bublin, and Twilight Baba to do the fighting for him. After eliminating these fiends, Link must act quickly to attack the teleporting Zant before he summons additional backup. Okay, and last one on this page. Let's see, is Twilight Parasite Diobaba. Baba is a three-headed parasite found in the forest temple that holds one of the three fused shadows. Two of its heads resemble Deku Baba plants. With the help of Link's boomerang, they can be taken down by feeding them bomblings. It gets worse when the enormous third head rises up, spewing purple poison. Link can defeat it only with the help of Hook and his bomblings. And then this is the last of the third page. And there's still quite a few cards to go through, so I think I'm going to make this a two-part series so that we can still look at all these really cool cards. So I hope you found this first part relaxing, and look forward to the second part.